Africa's third largest country is at war with itself. Some 270 people have been killed and more than 2,600 wounded after fighting broke out in Sudan's capital, Khartoum. The hostilities were triggered by a bitter dispute between the army and the RSF paramilitary, with the Sudanese military wanting to integrate the RSF into its ranks. Following international pressure, a short-lived truce was agreed.
We have accepted this for the duration of 24 hours only. Because of the severe humanitarian situation the residents of Khartoum are experiencing when movement is difficult. Hospitals and other services like electricity and water are scarce.
If implemented successfully, a ceasefire for 24 hours can create a foundation to build upon for a more sustained halt to fighting and a return to negotiations on a durable end to the hostilities.
However, by 1600 GMT, the time of the supposed start to the ceasefire, loud explosions and heavy gunfire could still be heard. The warring parties traded blame for violating the truce. Meanwhile, the civilian population is caught in the crossfire, with the number of victims climbing. One family lost 3 children, and a government minister lost 2 family members after missile strikes hit his home. The unpredictable conflict is widely seen as a proxy war for wider competing interests, with major African and Middle Eastern powers joining the United States, Britain and Russia in attempting to steer the country's political future. Neighboring Egypt is calling for outsiders to butt out. But Egypt has deep links with the Sudanese military, while the RSF has forged close ties to Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Sudan is an important regional geopolitical player and also has strategic ports and vast natural resources such as gold, chromite and uranium. Many city streets are desolate as terrified civilians huddle in their homes. They are becoming increasingly desperate amid dwindling food and water supplies. There are fears the conflict could now spiral into a bitter, protracted civil war and even spill over into neighboring countries.